Hi there, and welcome to Lesson 2 for the Scientific Journals and Articles in Anatomy and Physiology 12. Lesson 1, I kind of did an overview, and in this lesson, I want to show you what you're actually going to be doing for your research assignment. So what you'll be doing is be filling out this. Just close my other tabs. So this is what your research assignment looks like, and you're going to be reviewing and summarizing 3 different articles. So what you're gonna be, you put your name and your date on here, and for each of these sections, you're gonna be creating a short summary of the article that you've chosen, and I'll go through that. And you're gonna be basically stating what the research found. So you're gonna be doing a quick synopsis, why that's important, and what they did, how they did it. Each one of these research articles will be, kind of interesting and will have different things. I want you to tell me about that. I also want you to tell me what you found interesting and or surprising. So I want some I statements like, I thought, and, I found this interesting, things like that, because maybe you'll learn something new. And then you will need to provide APA citation to each of the articles that you read in alphabetical order at the end, right here. And that's going to be for 5 marks in addition to these ones all being with 5 marks. And I will be going over the works cited in lesson 3, so after this. And I want each section to be 175 to 275 words in each one of these. So let me go over your choices. Number 1 is a UBCO research paper. So I went to UBCO and I met some awesome professors there. So I have chosen some of the articles that I ended up reading and remember from my courses. And so these guys all have done super cool stuff. The ectorhizal fungi is one, I think, I don't know if it was this one, but one of these ended up in Nature. So there's a really, really great research coming out of UBCO on ectomycorrhizal fungi and how there's a symbiotic relationship in the root of plants. So it's super cool. Metabolic engineering of essential oils and essential oil biosynthesis in peppermint. Those are from Sohail, which I think I talked about in lesson 1. And yeah, they are super cool. And those are more if you want to go molecular. He also did the improving peppermint essential oil yield. So you can take a look at any one of these and do a synopsis on that. So that is the number 1 article. And then the second article, you get to choose. You get to choose literally anything at all that you want. So if you go to Google Scholar, you can literally Google anything you want. So if you're like, man, coronavirus is crazy, and I'm so interested in all the stuff that's around, you can do that here. I will tell you that there's actually, I'm going to sneak ahead, option number 3 is a narwhal or science article. But if you go to science, and if you go to, I think if you go to the collections, if you go to their collections, there's actually a whole section on coronavirus. So if you were really interested in coronavirus, you can go to Google Scholar here and type something in, or you can go into science and you can find all these different articles. It's definitely a really hot topic right now, and everyone is looking into how to solve COVID and all that type of thing. So anyway, this is what you could take a look at as well. So literally anything that you choose, just has to be some sort of scientific article, and yeah, so that's kind of, I want to leave the option open to you. If you have a love of orcas or a love of, I don't know, peanut butter, you could do a research. You could probably find a research topic, or sorry, a research article on that. And so that is for number 2. And then for number 3, you have to choose either a narwhal or a science article. And so the narwhal articles are a little bit less on the scientific end, so they're not super sciencey. They still have scientific content, but they are not academic journals. But if you wanted to go to the academic journal, you can go science. So if you go to narwhal, I read these every once in a while. It's more of like a news outlet, but for science. So You could look at, Beast's endangered baby caribou, um, hydroelectricity, a pipeline here, catastrophic increase in Arctic wave heights, fisheries, all sorts of stuff. And these are all very recent ones. I think that if you go to um, trending topics, if you're wanting to do something on forestry, you could look up that and you could find forestry articles down here. And if you wanted to look at Arctic or water or like, I don't even, mining, all these different types of things, you can choose one from here and read that article. If you're wanting to go more the sciencey route, I kind of just showed you this, but you can go to science and you can search one of theirs. You might not have access to the full journal, but you still can find out a lot about them. Like, let's see, if I click this on the PDF, what will it give me? Yeah, it just gives you sort of an overall abstract, which is a little bit of a bummer. So maybe, yeah, if you want to find a specific science article, you could probably talk to me about that. But anyway, I do want you to do something a little bit different. I would say, even now that I think about it, you could probably even do like a National Geographic's article if you wanted. But yeah, so you got to choose these three, and then once you've chosen them, you do the summary, you write it in here, and then in lesson 3, I'll show you how to do APA formatting. All right, so see you in lesson 3.